Hi, everybody. My name is Elsa Kikasan, and I decided to follow the course on climate action in biodiverse landscapes because I wanted to learn about practical ways of bringing climate action into the environment I live in. Together with this, I also wanted to learn more about nature-based solutions and their implementations in landscapes as biodiverse as the ones in Colombia, where I am from and where I currently live. Initially, my climate-related issue was the loss of green coverage in big cities like Bogota and how it has affected the local climate. But throughout the course, this broad subject started focusing more on the conservation and regeneration of wetlands in the city as a strategy to improve water balance, carbon capture, and temperature in Bogota. Through this subject, I learned more about how the environmental issues are dealt with in my city, who are the stakeholders involved, and how decisions are usually made. Wetlands are important in Bogota and are part of the nature-based solutions to counteract the floods and droughts caused by extreme rainy and dry seasons because they improve water balance. Without action, the extreme seasons affect especially the areas located at low points in the city, causing, for example, structural damage in buildings and roads. People living in these low areas are the most vulnerable, and this vulnerability increases among populations with scarce resources because they have lower opportunities to move to safer places. This concept of vulnerability helped me understand why climate change doesn't affect everybody to the same extent, even though we all live in the same planet. And now coming back to the wetlands, I believe that the climate measure that should be put aside is the protection of what is left from these ecosystems in the city and the recovery of the ones that are critically damaged. So the recovery part will imply, for example, the removal of hard cement, blockages, debris, and other waste that is constantly poured in these ecosystems with the intent of drying or draining them, or because they are sometimes used as garbage dumps. To help implement this climate measure, I plan to get, first, more informed about the initiatives that are already taking place in my city, learn from their experiences, and contribute with my own knowledge and work. This is a complex subject because the interests of very diverse stakeholders are at stake, which I think requires a lot of creativity all the way from the project's conception to its implementation. Thank you very much for your attention.